Hey guys, it's Christian and Kristen. Today we are doing a Marvel movie March Madness bracket, and we're ranking all the Marvel movies and seeing which one is the best one with our classic bracket style. We rank them based on the Rotten Tomatoes scores, and we also added somewhere in here Doctor Strange 2, just
Yeah,
so
it's
that
right here.
it's Doctor Strange 2, just so we have an even number. We know it's not out just yet, but just to have like an even number of rounds and everything, we said put it in there. So it's at the bottom for this half.
Yep.
So yeah, so we're just gonna go through the brackets one by one, and until we kind of get to our final four. And then once we get to the final four, we're gonna go ahead and put a poll in the YouTube community tab as well as Instagram. And we'll have you guys vote on which one out of the final four you think's the best, and then we'll announce those winners. And then the next week, once we get the results from the poll, we'll get our top two, and then we'll do another one of these videos, and then you guys will vote on what the best Marvel movie is. But for now, we're just gonna whittle down the list, because I think it's obvious which ones are the best ones, just in our opinion. But yeah, according to you guys, we will give you guys the final vote.
We'll see if they agree with us.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I guess we can just start on this side right here, and then we'll go on this side. So for right now, we have the number 1 seed, Black Panther, versus number 14 seed, Eternals. And I think
That's non-negotiable.
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious which one we like the best. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Okay.
Nice. All right, so then we'll go down to the next rank. We have Iron Man, the first Iron Man, versus the Incredible Hulk. And I think probably the first Iron Man.
I think the first Iron Man.
Yeah.
Those are kind of, when I was looking at this last night, that's kind of what I was thinking, like, okay, that's going to be easy.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, so we go down to the next rank. We have Spider-Man No Way Home versus Avengers Age of Ultron. And
I still pick No Way Home.
I
I
think
mean,
we're in
that's,
agreement for that.
that was the most current one.
Yeah,
It was
best
amazing.
Best Spider-Man, all the Spider-Mans in there.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. Well, if you haven't seen it by now, it's like all on YouTube now. So
This one, though?
So this is the first Guardians movie, Guardians of the Galaxy, versus the first Captain America movie. Oh, that's a tough one.
See, that's what I was thinking about too,
Yeah.
because I was going, okay, I like Guardians because of the story, it was funny, the music was great, but then Captain America is kind of where he's like the leader of Avengers in a sense, just because he's...
Yeah, because he's the first Avenger and everything.
Yeah, so I don't know, I like them both.
I think I would lean towards Guardians 1.
Really?
So just because it was just like more like innovative and everything, like the soundtrack and like the comedy, and then people were doubting it for just like a movie about like a tree and a raccoon. Like what are you gonna do with that? So we can always come back to this if you want to do that, or do you want to just keep?
We can put it on there.
Okay.
Part of me is like, oh no, I don't want all the top ones. I love upsets. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah, and this is all flexible. Like I'll put a picture of this in the community tab if you guys wanted to check it out yourselves, and you guys can fill out your own bracket. Like again, this is not set in stone. If you guys have your own picks of what should go where, then yeah, totally feel free. This is just our opinion. But yeah, if you have your own bracket, totally cool. So yeah, so now we'll go to the next one, number 5 seed Shang-Chi, Legend of the Ten Rings versus Black Widow. That one's another tough. I think I like Shang-Chi just a little bit better. But
I did see it. I did see it.
Yeah, we finally saw it on Disney Plus.
Black Widow was just such a good backstory, though.
Yeah, they were both pretty good. This one's tough.
Because Black Widow is a character that we know. Black
Yeah.
Widow is a character that we have come to feel things for because she sacrificed herself.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi is a new character.
I know. You can always come back to it if you want to.
Yeah, let's come back to that one.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the next one. We have Captain America: Civil War versus the first Ant-Man movie, and I know this is another tough one, but I gotta go Civil War. It's like all like half the Avengers battling each other and everything. The whole split. Like I love Ant-Man. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah, because Ant-Man's the one that kind of makes Infinity War work.
Yeah, that's true. Especially Ant-Man and the Wasp. again, you can always come back to
I
it if you
know,
want
it's
to.
hard because I'm just
But yeah,
like...
I know for me.
I
like,
liked Civil War. I haven't seen it's been longer since I've seen Ant-Man.
Mm.
But I do like, yeah, this one is like a mini or Infinity War, like a mini
it's like
Avengers.
It's like Avengers 2.5 as people call it.
But then
sometimes.
like Ant-Man was such an important role.
Mm. Yeah. I mean, again, I love Ant-Man. I'm just saying, like, out of the two, like Civil War, that's just me. Again, you can always come back if you want to.
Okay, I'll go with you on that. So I'll say
Okay.
Civil War right here.
Yeah, Civil War. It's like we're having our own Civil War right now.
Or not having a war.
Yeah.
Never. Never.
Okay, so the next one we have the 7th seed Doctor Strange, first Doctor Strange versus number 8 seed Avengers Infinity War, and for me it's got to be Infinity War.
That's what I was gonna say because I love Doctor Strange, but it was
same.
a little. I need to see it again just because
Yeah.
it's so complex.
Little too cerebral.
Yeah. So I agree. We'll put
Avengers
Infinity War.
War. Yeah, that one's great. Thanos, bring me Thanos.
But I like that because it's
So should we come back to Shang-Chi versus Black Widow? Yeah, I think I would go for Shang-Chi. But are you leaning more towards Black Widow?
I don't know because I liked Shang-Chi because it was so innovative and it kind of it brought together a bunch of Asian actors and it just showed like.
Yeah.
But then Black Widow gave her more clarity.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like when they did WandaVision, which is not up here. But it gave me more clarity on her character and really gave me more sympathy for when she let herself go.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess like if you compare it to like the ones that we had picked, Black Panther, Iron Man, No Way Home, Guardians, Civil War, Infinity War, what do you think would hold up more against these picks?
I feel like Shang-Chi would hold up more.
Okay, so should we go with Shang-Chi?
Even though Black Widow is kind of a sleeper.
Yeah, again, we love Black Widow and everything, and like we keep saying before, if you have your own bracket and you want to pick Black Widow over Shang-Chi, totally fine. It's just like our pick. This is definitely not an easy decision, so.
No. Okay, so
right.
do you want to keep going over here or do you want to go over here first?
Yeah, we can go on this side.
Okay. This one's kind of obvious. Endgame versus a movie that hasn't come out yet.
Yeah. So just so if you can't see, we have Endgame as the number 1 seed, and then Doctor Strange 2 for the number 14 seed. And yeah, obviously we're going with Endgame because that movie's amazing. So so the next one we have Thor versus Thor. We have Thor Ragnarok as the number 2 seed versus Thor Dark World, the number 13 seed.
That's not negotiable either.
Ragnarok.
Dark World.
Yeah. Dark what? Yeah, I love Ragnarok. So good. Okay, so the next one we have number 3 seed, Spider-Man Homecoming versus Iron Man 2 with the number 12 seed, and obviously Homecoming. I do not like Iron Man 2, and you can find me on that. Do not like that movie. Okay. So number 4 seed we have the first Avengers versus number 11 seed Thor, and I think Avengers.
Really?
Do you like Thor more? The first Thor movie? I mean, I like the first Thor movie, don't get me wrong, but Avengers is like the first time they all come together, battling Loki. I mean, Avengers poster right over here. So.
You got it. That was kind of like, I mean, yeah.
I mean, we can kind of go like our own, like before, like, okay, do you think Thor would hold up against Endgame, Ragnarok, or Homecoming?
I guess some of these are just obvious.
Yeah.
And then, okay, go ahead. I'm just going to start writing it.
Okay,
because...
so, yeah. Next one was Spider-Man Far From Home at the number 5 seed versus Iron Man 3 at the number 10 seed. And obviously, Far From Home.
Yeah.
Iron Man sequels. I mean, Iron Man 3 was definitely better than Iron Man 2, in my opinion, but it's very forgettable.
Tom Holland, for the win.
Tom Holland
for the win.
He's like in all of these so far, so, yeah. Okay, so the next one we have Captain America Winter Soldier versus at the number 6 seed versus Captain Marvel number 9 seed. I think this one will probably have a little bit of an argument on.
I don't say argument,
But
just a
yeah,
discussion.
just a discussion. Yeah, because Winter Soldier is probably my second favorite Marvel movie under Infinity War.
Or Endgame?
So, I like Endgame, but I think Infinity War
interesting.
I like a little bit.
Captain Marvel, I liked it. It's hard. I'm trying to remember it. Is these ones I haven't seen in such a long time that I forget. I mean, I've seen them. I know Winter Soldier was with Bucky, right?
Yeah, when he first comes back.
Yeah.
He's like all brainwashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's pit Evans versus Holland.
Oh yeah, true. Just like in Civil War. Hey everyone. All right, and then our last bracket, we have Ant-Man the Wasp at the number 7 seed versus Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, number 8 seed. And Ant-Man the Wasp is the only one that Kristen hasn't seen yet. So versus Guardians of the Galaxy 2. So I guess...
Which, this one was not... I prefer Guardians, the first one, over this one. This one was really kind of... I was really shocked. It was a little more vulgar and a little more like, okay.
I agree. Yeah.
So even though I haven't seen it, I feel like I would like Ant-Man the Wasp better.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think Ant-Man the Wasp was even better than the first Ant-Man, in my opinion. And set the whole thing up of him being in the quantum realm, getting trapped there, and then reappearing in Endgame. All right, so that was...
Coffee real quick. Keep going.
Okay, so that was our first phase. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and go into the next phase. I think it's something a little bit tougher. So yeah, we can start on this side over here. So
well, this one to me still is no contest.
Yeah.
But that's up to you.
Yeah, that's true. So oh man, this one's hard because I love both ones. So we have Black Panther versus Iron Man. That's really tough because I love both of them. All these are. It's definitely gonna get tougher from here. Oh man, I guess I'll have to go with Black Panther just because that one. Because I love the first Iron Man. That's one of my favorite Marvel movies. But you know, Black Panther is just culturally like what it did, and then obviously Chadwick Boseman. I mean, so good. I mean, and all like the female characters, and then like Killmonger. I mean, so good. So yeah, I think I would have to go with Black Panther, but it was definitely a hard decision.
Well, and also if you take it one step further, the is it the vibranium?
Yeah, vibranium.
That they have there. I mean, that basically saved Captain America's life. They kind of had they kept what's his name in their little island.
Oh, Bucky.
Yeah, they kept him there. So I feel like their role. Granted, Iron Man's role was huge in Endgame. Huge because obviously. But I feel like without Black Panther, this would never have happened because they did not. They fought in Wakanda. They didn't.
In Infinity War.
Yeah, they didn't. Sure. What about Endgame? Didn't they fight in?
No, that was Infinity War. In Endgame, that was when they were outside the Avengers facility.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
All right. So now we have Spider-Man No Way Home versus Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1.
This one's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's great. This one had everything.
Yeah.
It literally had everything.
Yeah. Spider-Man No Way Home for sure.
That was no contest.
Yeah. All right. And then
so Infinity War is gonna move on just by default, because we have, which is fine with me. Okay.
Okay. So Shang-Chi versus Civil War. I love Shang-Chi, but I think
I was gonna say Civil War. Yeah. I do think it's such a turning point, and it kind of kind of mirrored what's going on in society today.
Made them break up like a band, like the Beatles.
Or the Jonas Brothers.
Jonas Brothers, yeah, it's good comparison.
Because then they got back together.
Yeah, they got back together eventually.
Then they're singing great music.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so now we can move on to the other side of the board.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, this is where it gets tough. Okay, so we have Endgame versus Ragnarok.
Oh gosh. Oh no.
Again, we can always come back to it if you want to.
I know, but I'm trying to think. Okay, Endgame was epic.
Yeah.
With everyone and teamwork, and the women were so strong.
Yeah, for sure.
And you have Ragnarok that was just hilarious. Flat out genius.
Yeah, like that's like one of the Marvel movies I just pop in. Like we just watched that like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
So you can just pop it in and just like have a good time. You don't really need to.
Oh no.
I think it's a hard. I think I have to go Endgame.
Oh, I was gonna say Ragnarok.
Are you gonna say? Oh, okay. Should we come back to it? Just let it
we'll come back to it.
Okay,
yeah.
so we're gonna.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, so we're moving on to Homecoming versus the first Avengers. I love Homecoming. I think I have to go with Avengers.
Really?
Is that where you're gonna go? Homecoming?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was. But it's okay. Talk it out. What do you?
Yeah, because again, that's like the first movie that brought everything together. It's like the first crossover movie. Like really, I mean, I know there's other crossover like Alien versus Predator and all those movies. This is like the first time where we set up all the heroes in their individual movies and then bring them together and actually worked. 'Cause this is like a huge experiment. Everything with the first Avengers movie. And then like every franchise is trying to do the same thing with all the crossovers. So I think like just like
pave the way.
Yeah.
But then let's just you can keep that in. It's okay.
Yeah.
Bloopers. The Avengers. Let's say the Avengers moves on and Endgame.
Yeah, Avengers versus Endgame. Oh yeah.
And then we still have Infinity War. Like I
Yeah.
know, I understand that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because Homecoming was Holland's first.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Should we come back to that one?
Because we only have one other one. Because this one is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put
Ant-Man
Ant-Man
goes
and
through.
Wasp there.
Yeah, it goes by default. And so the next one we have, we'll come back to these ones.
Okay.
So next one we have is Far From Home versus Winter Soldier. Oh, these are both good because these are both like the middle film. These are both like the dark middle films that change.
I still think Far From Home was what set up here. I feel like Winter Soldier set up Falcon and Winter Soldier. Like it set that up too. It set up Bucky's character. Yeah. Again, I've seen this one more recently, so that's why I'm more toward this one. But gotcha. That one.
I know. I love both. Personally, I think I would give Winter
Soldier.
That's
what I was thinking.
Yeah. So.
Because I really I was Bucky. If you haven't seen that video. We did a recreation of the trailer of that, and I was Bucky. So if you want to see me with pencil,
I'll leave a link to that in the
Mr. Homemade Films 1
in the description.
Although you know that because you're watching this, but I'm just saying, shameless wife plug.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. All right. So yeah, we gotta go back up to Endgame versus Ragnarok. I think I'm still leaning towards Endgame.
I was still on Ragnarok. No. Endgame is okay. I love the first part. Starts off a little bit slower because you have to the aftermath. Like if you don't watch Infinity War, you're screwed on Endgame. Just also another funny video that he didn't do, but that was funny. If you need to see a guy's reaction of watching Endgame for the first time.
Oh yeah,
that was funny.
We'll leave a link to his channel too. Should we come back to that again?
But okay. So this one, when it got to the second half, that's when it was good. I feel like Thor was just more solid the entire time. I love Endgame.
Yeah.
This Ragnarok is just so funny, but Endgame has the sentiment and the selflessness. Ragnarok's just hilarious.
Yeah, for sure. Well, should we go to Homecoming versus Avengers? Have you thought about that one more, or are you still leaning towards Homecoming?
We can put Avengers in there.
Okay, cool. So Avengers is moving on. And
do we need to rock, paper, scissors for this? Like Rhett and Link when they do?
Okay, well, so we have the first Avengers here. I'll do Ragnarok. That's fine.
Even though Endgame, it would be like if March Madness is going on right now, which is something I love. So this is like a triple overtime game, and it's won by a buzzer beater. So that's how close, literally.
Yeah. I mean, as long as we have an Avengers movie in
we have.
we have 2 Avengers movies, so we'll do Ragnarok. Just have like some representation for Thor.
Well, it's such a solid. Like if anyone asks me my favorite Thor movie, Ragnarok. There's no question.
And I'm sorry all the comic book fans who say like Thor Ragnarok, he was too funny, he was too goofy. It's like
he needed funny.
I mean, the first 2 Thor movies, I'm sorry, he's way too serious. There's like no.
Well, then he was serious in the other movie too, in Endgame, because he chopped. It was Infinity War because he chops off Thanos' his head, and then he becomes drunk, and then he's funny drunk Thor.
Endgame.
We chops off his head.
Oh,
I thought it was Infinity War. Oh,
no,
that's right.
That's when he hits him in the chest.
that's right.
You should have gone for the head.
Thor. I'm just getting it mixed up. Sorry to all the fans. I teach.
Yeah, it's all
I
good.
can't always watch movies.
All right. Well, I think we got a good list going on. All right. So now we're on to the next phase.
Oh no!
We're getting to that final 4.
How?
Yeah. Oh man.
We're gonna upset some people. We're gonna upset some people.
Yeah, and as I keep saying, this is not set in stone. If you guys have your own bracket, your own decisions, and you wanna, go that way.
And it's also may not be exactly what we think personally we're kind of, well, it is, but it's not. Like, Marvel movies just kill it.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
I do, in a way, like all of these, except for Iron Man. I've never seen Hulk, but I've seen Hulk as any
you can kind of skip the Incredible Hulk.
So some of them that are just like,
yeah.
I'm not gonna say my favorite movie was Eternals because I never really saw it. Plus, it just wasn't my thing. But
all right, Black Panther versus No Way Home. I think I have to go with No Way Home.
That's okay. I was gonna
all
say
Spider-Man. I've seen all the Tobey Maguire movies in theaters, and just seeing him on screen. And then obviously Andrew Garfield. We just love Andrew Garfield, so just brought all the emotions and everything.
And Garfield's emotion with everything, and Holland killed it. He killed it.
Full range of emotions. So just barely edges out Black Panther. I love Black Panther.
Black Panther's
No Way
amazing.
Home just had everything. It was like culmination. It was like Endgame for Spider-Man movies.
It kind of was, with all the villains in there, and it was funny. It was sad. It was suspenseful. It was surprising. It was like
it had all the stuff. All right, Civil War versus Infinity War. I think I'd go Infinity War.
Okay, I was gonna agree with you on that one.
All right.
Good
you guys are good at
We're not doing that.
All right, so move on to Ragnarok versus Avengers.
I'm more Ragnarok.
Avengers. Unless you want to move on to this one, Winter Soldier versus Ant-Man the Wasp.
I would probably go with Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Just because I haven't seen Ant-Man the Wasp.
Yeah, I love Ant-Man the Wasp, but Winter Soldier is just so good. Oh, man. So Ragnarok versus Avengers. So
this one is more for comedy and cleverness. This one is more for the start of something amazing. Because that, playing devil's advocate, this brought in more Avengers, because at the end, was it the end of Civil War, or this one where he says Avengers Assemble?
That was Ultron. Or no, Endgame is when he finally said it.
No, he said it. Like, and then they had, like, Vision and Wanda, they came down, like, was after Civil War?
That was Ultron.
Oh, it's Ultron, okay.
He was like, Avengers, and he was about to say something when they cut it off and cut the credits. But, so how do you think Ragnarok would hold up against No Way Home, Infinity War, and Winter Soldier, then?
Personally, I don't think any of them will hold up to No Way Home, but that's me. Like, I don't have that option, but that's just me.
Yeah.
I personally... Okay, so in going up against these two would be very interesting going head to head. Just because Thor and Spider-Man, Holland is hilarious. Thor, Hemsworth is hilarious.
Yeah.
They're both foreigners. You have Aussie versus a Brit.
Yeah.
But then you have Avengers, which is kind of like Infinity War, where they come together to fight. Especially with this one, they had to come together. Was it harder to get them together for this one? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, because they're all kind of separate.
Yes.
So with Thanos,
and it was after Civil War, right?
Yeah. This one they were all split up.
Right.
This one they had to come back together.
One would be, to me, more powerful than this one because they had to really work to bring them together, and they hated each other in the beginning.
Yeah.
But this one, they also had to learn to work together instead of having a big head like Iron Man had.
Oh, yeah.
Then there's Winter Soldier that just has Bucky, and Bucky was such a pivotal character.
Yeah. Actually, well, I'll do Ragnarok just because we already have Infinity War.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just to have like some diversity. It's like, okay, we didn't have the first Avengers, we had an Avengers movie in the top 4.
We already we got out all the number ones.
Yeah, I'll do Ragnarok just to have like a Thor. So we have a Spider-Man movie, a Thor movie, a Captain America movie, and an Avengers movie. So I think
we have a 2 versus
Winter Soldier is 6.
6. Well, I'll put those numbers up here.
Cool. 2 and 6.
And then Infinity War, which is an 8.
An 8
versus a 3.
3. Cool.
So there we go.
All right. So there's our final 4. We got Spider-Man No Way Home versus Avengers Infinity War. And then we have Thor Ragnarok versus Winter Soldier. Should we do like like what our predictions would be, or should we wait for another video? Should we just end it right here?
I mean, I think that it's going to be No Way Home versus Ragnarok.
That could be possible. I think it might be No Way Home versus Winter Soldier.
Okay.
Yeah, because I love Ragnarok, but like Winter Soldier is just an amazing film, just the way, just a well-made film.
And it just depends on the audience and who, who votes and be like, oh yeah, Ragnarok is, I remember it because it's funny. Like that's, when I think of Ragnarok, I think of Thor and Hulk, and it's just hilarious. And you have all the other little characters in there, like in the, what's his name, the guy that's in charge of that planet.
Oh, the Jeff Goldblum's character?
Yes. Yeah. He's flat out hilarious. He's kind of vulgar, but it's funny. Then you have the people, you know, he goes, zzz, you know, he's like, I just did that on the internet, but that's okay. Yeah, it's all good. It's just like, it's just, you get to see a comedic side, and I really think that's encompassing. But yeah, then you have a good overall solid film, and this one, I just think this one, as of late, has every single emotion in it. It's strong. It brought in characters, but they all held their own. It wasn't a supporting cast. I don't feel like there was any supporting cast, including Doctor Strange. I just feel like everyone was on their A game. Yeah, so
it's definitely an ensemble for sure. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be tough. So yeah, I think the top two. Yeah, No Way Home. I think probably Winter Soldier.
That's okay. That's okay.
That's my prediction. It's all up to you guys. So yeah, so that's our prediction. That's our list and everything. So yeah, I will put a poll in the YouTube community tab as well as Instagram if you follow me, with our top two choices. So we'll have one post with No Way Home versus Infinity War, and then we'll have another post of Ragnarok versus Winter Soldier. And then once we get the results, we'll post another video with the top two, and then we'll just like talk about that, and then we'll just send out another poll with the top two, and then we'll announce the big winner of our Marvel movie March Madness. So yeah, that's pretty much sums it up. And I'll definitely, as I said before, I'll send a picture of this in the community tab as well. Probably post it on Instagram maybe too. So
I think Instagram would be a good one as well.
Yeah.
I can post it on mine too if you really want to.
Yeah.
Have people vote. I don't know how many of my friends watch Marvel, but that's okay.
Yeah. And then so if you guys want to have like your own kind of March Madness Marvel movie bracket, then feel free.
We want to say again, none of these, like if we didn't pick them, does not mean that they are not worthy movies. They are. They for the most part, I would say 90% of them are worth, in my opinion, worth watching. So this is all just our opinion, and it was hard. Some of them, we were just like, it just edges it out. So if we didn't pick your favorite, don't hold it against him.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and comment and subscribe for more videos. And we'll see you in the next video for the results of our top 4 so far. So see you guys.
Bye!
Marvel Studios, the best superheroes.